Guys, welcome back to another video. And today, I'm rocking the Joe Burrow jersey for a man you probably know, Kyle Phelps. Obviously I was on the show a couple nights ago. Kyle, if you're watching this is for you. Alright? But, let's get to the point, alright? Kyle also made a video on who he thinks is going to win MVP, and I was like, that sounds interesting. I might do it. So, shout out to Kyle for this idea. This is not really my original idea. I was going to plan on doing it, but it was after Kyle, so I was like, hey, I might as well do it now. Alright. So, who do I think will win MVP? There's 5 candidates. There's Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson, Patrick Mahomes, Joe Burrow, and Jalen Hurts. Who does Mikey, the Saints fan for life, thinks will win the 2022, the 2023 NFL Most Valuable Player Award? And I think, to be honest with you, I don't even think it's close. If I had to rank these players, I'm going to start with number 5 to number 1 like Kyle did. Number 5, I also have Josh Allen. Number 4, I got Jefferson. Number 3, I got Burrow. Number 2, I got Mahomes. But number 1, I got that boy Jalen Hurts. And I think the MVP will be. I think the MVP will obviously be Jalen Hurts. And here's my reason why. You're probably going to be like, I'm crazy. How can you pick Hurts over Mahomes? This is why. So, obviously we know Hurts and Mahomes will play in the Super Bowl. And whoever wins that game, obviously we'll know the MVP by then. But whoever wins that game is the rightful MVP. But Hurts, y'all got to realize, Mahomes, he played like every second of their team's games, and yes, he's been amazing. But we've seen what Chad Henne can do in the Chiefs' offense. Hell, he was efficient when Mahomes was injured in the playoff game versus Jacksonville. So this is why I think Hurts will win the 2022-23 NFL MVP award. This is why I think Hurts is going to win it. Yes, I'm not trying to disrespect any of these guys on the list. Mahomes is amazing, Burrow is amazing, Jefferson's amazing, and Allen's amazing. But obviously I'm a Joe Burrow fan, so I wouldn't be mad if he won the award. But I feel like number 3 and number 2 is controversial, but between Burrow and Mahomes. But in my opinion, the reason Jalen Hurts won MVP, this man is 16-1 as a starter. Do you know the record when Hurts was injured? 0-2. With Gardner Minshew. Look at those rhymes. But I think it's simple. You gotta look at, because stats can tell you certain things, but stats won't tell you the story. The only reason Mahomes has the stats that he does is because he didn't miss a second of action until the playoffs. So, Hurts, he missed 2 games, and they didn't win either of them. But when he played, they were unstoppable. Only lost 1 game, and that was to a division rival, bro. And you can't really knock on the division rival. And I know they lost to Dallas as well, but that's Minshew. This is Hurts. So, when Hurts was hurt, no pun intended. Well, that's actually not true. But when Hurts was obviously hurt, the Eagles' offense wasn't good. But hey, the Eagles did lose to my team when Hurts was also hurt, because Marshawn Lattimore, who we will not be trading, got the pick 6, but it's not about that. Obviously the 3 losses that the Eagles took was obviously to the Commanders in week 7 in week 8 or 9 or 10 was one of them. They lost to Washington, and honestly, the referees, I'm not going to blame the refs for that loss, because the Eagles could have played a little bit better. But the refs were controversial. C.J. Gardner-Johnson, who I feel like is a top 30 defensive player in the NFL. I know on Kyle's show I said he was a top 30 NFL player, but I'm going to reconsider. I think he's a top 30 defensive player in the NFL. I don't think there's any arguing that. I mean, he was tied with Tariq Woolen for the most interceptions in the league as a safety. He also plays corner sometimes, but as a safety. I'm just kidding. I think he plays corner, but then he plays safety. I don't know what's going on in Philadelphia. I know how the Saints played him. He was like in the corner. He was like our slot corner or nickel corner. And then, because we drafted him as a safety, but then we played him a lot in corner. Madden, for some reason, had him listed as safety. But yeah, we played him in corner a lot. I don't know if the Eagles are playing him at corner or safety, but obviously then the second loss was to the Dallas Cowboys, where the Eagles offense was putting up points, but the Eagles defense was not there, bro. And I'm not even gonna call the Eagles defense that wasn't there. Honestly, I think the Eagles offense might have allowed more points than the defense did, or at least almost. And then, yes. We all know about their 20-10 loss versus the New Orleans Saints, bruh. Lattimore catching pick sixes on his first game back. Andy Dalton going for 13 I told an interception because of course Andy Dalton would do that to you. But we're not here for all that. Hurts will win the MVP not just because of his talent, but it's called the most valuable player. It's not called the best player. That's what people don't take away from this award. People are like, well, if you're the best player, then you're going to win the MVP. That's not the case. How I look at the MVP is that if you were to take this player off the team, how good would they be? Or if you would take this player off the team, how good they can be. We already know how good the Chiefs would be if they didn't have Mahomes, all right? But if the Eagles didn't have Hurts, I would be surprised if they even win a few games, to be honest with you. So, like, I just don't think it's a question here. Like, we see how good the Chiefs' offense is compared to the Eagles' offense without Hurts. That's all I got, man. Jalen Hurts is the rightful MVP. Peace out.